Hello, today I will be talking about movie review number 595, and this movie is called In the Heat of the Night. In the Heat of the Night is a 1967 movie directed by Norman Jewison. Norman Jewison. This is a 1967 movie from Metro-Goldwyn Pictures and United Artists Productions movie that I saw on October let's see, October 19th, 2022, at Regal Cinemas 16 in Deerfield Town Center in Mason, Ohio. October 19th, 2022. So, this is a 1967 movie that stars Sidney Poitier as Virgil Tibbs, who is an African American Philadelphia police detective who was arrested on suspicion of murder by Bill Gillespie, who is played by Rod Steiger in the film, who is the racist police chief of tiny Sparta, Mississippi. After Tibbs proves not only his own innocence but that of another man, he joins forces with Gillespie to track down the real killer. Their investigation takes them through every social level of the town, with Tibbs making enemies as well as unlikely friends as he hunts for the truth. Oh, this was really good. It is based on the novel of the same name by John Barr, and this is probably one of the most famous movies that Sidney Poitier ever starred in. Actually, this movie won 5 awards at the Academy Awards, including Best Picture. Wow. So, Sidney Poitier, who starred in other films like Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, plays Virgil Tibbs, who is an African American police detective from Philadelphia, who becomes involved in a murder investigation in a small town in Mississippi. However, Virgil Tibbs sees a little bit of racism in the community as he's trying to get more and more involved in the investigation on who did this crime. I thought it was a pretty good movie. So, if you guys remember, last September I saw the documentary Sydney, which I really enjoyed. And part of the movie did discuss In the Heat of the Night. For its 55th anniversary, this movie In the Heat of the Night came back to theaters for a limited time. I got to see this movie, and I definitely enjoyed it. And Sidney Poitier really does a great job in this movie. His acting is incredible, outstanding, and I don't want to go into spoilers, but there was a scene in the movie that involves Tibbs talking to someone about the case. This person gets mad and he hits Tibbs, and Tibbs hits him right back. Tibbs was not going to take any of that abuse or racism in this town. He was not going to take that. This was really a great movie. This was probably one of the greatest Sidney Poitier movies that has ever been created, other than Guess Who's Coming to Dinner and others. And like I said, besides Best Picture Award, Rod Steiger, who played the racist police chief, won Best Actor as well. And this has this film has appeared on the American Film Institute's 100 Years to 100 Movie Quotes when Sidney Poitier's character Virgil Tibbs says, "They call me Mr. Tibbs." That was a great line. And the film also appears on the American Film Institute's 100 Years, 100 Movies, which is a list of the 100 greatest movies in American cinema. Pretty outstanding. And I did not know this at the time. Even though In the Heat of the Night was a standalone movie, there were two other sequels that feature Sidney Poitier as Mr. Tips. They Call Me Mr. Tips, 1970 film, and The Ordnance Station, 1971. But yeah, this was a pretty good movie. I definitely recommend it. Sidney Poitier did a great job. Unfortunately, he died earlier this year. So I'd like to dedicate this movie review to him. I'm really glad to see the Sydney documentary movie, and I'm really glad to see In the Heat of the Night in theaters. Really enjoyable. So that's my movie review of In the Heat of the Night. Please stay tuned for my next movie review. Alright, goodbye.